right, guys, in front of a long weekend. It's Friday afternoon. I figured I'm going to do a quick video just for kicks and grins, shits and giggles. See if we can do some technical analysis on VIX. My chart is completely blank. Okay, I got daily session, weekly fib, and a weekly ITG number. That's it. So there's nothing on this chart. There's nothing here. Um, so let's go through start to finish. Again, first things first, what's most important? Let's get to, I haven't done this, so my chart's empty. Let's get to high of year. And where's low of year? Are we at low of year right now? Okay, let's go January 22. Let's go the last 52 weeks. Guys, and I'm telling you, this is like from scratch. Let's see where we are. Okay, so we got high year and low year, and we know where we are now at low of year. Let's put this in. I typically go one, and I'm just going to draw small dots. I'm going to clone it. We're going to find that's December. That's January high, and we got January low right now. Let's get to December high. Clone it. Let's get to November high on the 3rd. Let's go back to October because we got a nice October 12th, September. All right, so if we just go back to October, obviously you got one over in September here, and then we work the lows. Again, if you need to, if you want to, doesn't hurt. October lows. Can't do this fast enough. You guys are getting bored. November low, 23rd. Friday, December. Okay, November lows, and then December lows would be right here. Again, let's just do it. I mean, people can say it doesn't work, it's full of crap, whatever. Okay, let's just do it. All right, so then we got to do Fibonacci. Let's go fib retracement. Let's do a retracement. 52-week low, low of the year, up to high of the year, and we got fib levels. Okay, so thinking on my feet. It's Friday. Let's do a trend line. All right, let me do this. I do some funky things with trend lines, but really, let's do December high to January high. And then we've got two levels right here, bottom. I'm going to show you all something. You might learn something here. You might not. And it doesn't really matter. This could be this could be, the Japanese yen. You see here, the one thing I'm going to do with these fibs is I'm going to go or not fibs, the trend line, I'm going to go and I'm extend it left. And I want to see something real quick. Okay, so you see we have 2 points here, and then we have a VIX gap here. So here's what I do. Only because it worked. No, I wouldn't do it. I do it because I want to know if we've got some confluence. So I'm going to go to that closing gap, and we've got a fib, and we hit it here. So does that make it more relevant? Maybe. You can have an anchor point here. Again, all this is subjective. If you go here and you extend, if we extend left, and my ITG guys, they're going to be dying laughing at me, but it's okay. Okay, so slope in here, but again, there's nothing definitive, no anchor, so I'm just going to leave it. And I don't know that you need to do that, but if you're trading stocks and you're looking for covered calls and you're doing different stuff with it, you 100% need to do that. Okay, so what we got now? Okay, supply and demand, right? All right, so supply and demand, let's look for the most recent. Okay, most recent swing low was right here in December, and we just took it out yesterday on VIX. So what we're looking for is where did price uh, rally, range, drop, rally base drop, RBD. Obviously, it's right here. So we're going to draw a rectangle at the last green candle, and I'm going to zoom in to a 4-hour chart, and you could go down to a 1-hour chart. 1 hour might give you it might be, the range might be, so you see here, all right, so here in the 4-hour and the 1 hour, see how the 1 hour starts to really tighten it up. I'm just going to use 4 hour because again we're just talking about volatility. We're not this is definitely not exact. So I'm going to go to the high of the last green bar, and I'm going to go 4 bars. And what's crazy is that 12-hour period, 3-4 hour bars, candles, is actually a gap open on VIX on the 12th of we pushed on the 12th of December from a Friday. Okay, so we got supply. How fun is this, huh? Friday afternoon? Why not? It's a long weekend anyway, so you guys got, let's go supply zone. And then let's look and see if we can find demand. Okay, so now demand, where is it? Shoot, man, we got to go way back. And what you're looking for in demand is you're looking for the move. Oh, geez. We got to go even further back. You're looking for the move that took out the previous swing high. Well, this is the high of the year, so nothing took out these highs. Nothing took out these highs. Nothing took out these highs. Nothing took out the previous high for us to say there is a technical demand. However, this move took out this high. Okay, so I'm just, again, teaching, right? We're teaching. Oh, boy. I don't want that. So we're going to go back here. And I'm trying to hurry. I'm on the clock. All right, so we want to see the last red bar. We want to see the last red candle. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, but let's see if we can get the last red candle. We got top wick here. And bottom wick here. All right, now, so we're at, oh, sheesh, okay, I meant, hey, king of the obvious, you got a demand zone at the freaking 52-week low. Hello? Yeah, no brainer. And we almost, if we would have wicked above this one, this would be our demand zone. Sheesh, man. It's like taking forever. All right, so that's what we got. If you were interested in, oh, wait a minute. Uh-huh. So here, a little closer, what do we got? We've got off of this demand, we spike up and we come back down. So this is what I'm going to do. That's why you check, and recheck your work. I'm losing them. I'm losing them. It's Friday. I got nothing else to do right now. All right, there we go. So now we got a demand that's a little bit off of the lows of the year. But check this out. It's going to be interesting because we're not far from, oof. So now look at what happened. And again, I didn't change anything. I just saw that we had actually a spike off that previous demand up, and then we came back down, and then we made the new high. So this technically is higher time frame demand. We can call it zone. Why not? And on high time frame, I typically put demand green, and I put supply red because we typically reject off that. So now look there. We don't do technical analysis on VIX, right? Everybody says it's taboo. But look what happened. Today, we spiked down to a trend line. And we hit the trend line because we formed it, right? Now, technically, we could go here and see where we are. We closed above it. So it didn't matter which points, which data, which anchors you're using. That's why I like to extend them to the left just to see. If you got confluence, guys, anytime you get convergence and confluence of levels, I think it matters. So now what happened? VIX now hit a level. It is also the low of year. We're hitting this trend line, and this trend line is in high time frame demand. Going to be interesting next week. Now, when you start looking at the levels, you see this level hit right here at 1893, and then you got a fib level at 1905. Is VIX going to bounce? I have no freaking idea. Is this stupid? Maybe. But really, it's not. You know why? You go through this process because you get really good at charts. So in 11 minutes, I just did a full-blown 52-week preview off where volatility's been and where we can expect to go. And man, look, do you have levels above you? Yep. Here, 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 and maybe this downtrend line. Does VIX listen to trend lines? What's cross between an elephant and a rhino? Hell if I know. But it's fun. And more important is you get really good at doing the same stuff over and over and over, and you repeat and repeat and repeat the process until the process becomes second nature to you. And this is how you can grab a chart and in 12 minutes make a decision. And if this was Johnson and Johnson stock, guess what I'd be doing here? I'd already have a buy order. If it was Coca-Cola, if it was Bitcoin, if it was the Aussie Euro pair, I would already have a buy order right here. Why? Trend line, low of year, and we're in a high time frame demand zone, and that demand zone's been in place for 12 plus months. VIX probably isn't dropping much further. Now, if we do, and markets do rally next week, and the VIX does come off, where's it going to go to? Well, 1635 was the low of the year. We know we're probably going to hit the bottom of this demand zone, 1732, and then 1635, 1634. And guys, you can do this for anything. And if you're struggling trading, you need to do this. You need to do this. That supply zone looks wide to me. I like that gap, though. That gap's going to get filled in first quarter, I guarantee you. That means we're probably going to be back at 24. Gapped open. We filled it, but it's still there. And again, even though we filled it, you know why? Because look at this body. Look at this wick. And guess what day that was? CPI day. Look at that long drop in wicks. So we filled it, and then we came back and we half filled it. Oh, we might have filled it right here. Yep, we did. Candle body. Close up, and that was a spike up in December. Guys, gaps don't screw around, and it no matter what they are, you need to know them. Anyhow, 14 minutes. Guys, have a great weekend. Martin Luther King, one of the greatest Americans around. Celebrate history. Celebrate with family. Be kind to one another. God bless everyone. And Veteran Independent Traders Guild. And I am out. Peace.